So if you watched last week, we learned a little more about pre-approval when it comes to mortgages. I'm happy to report I have been pre-approved. So my next step is to find a home. And I'm in Long Lake, just outside of downtown Halifax, about to take a look at my very first potential home. James, this is an exceptional home. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's not mine yet, but maybe one day. How does one know how to find the best real estate agent?
I would say the number one thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to sit down with at least 3 agents and kind of treat it like an interview. You have to understand that they do work for you and your best interests. So you want to make sure you find someone that you match well with personality-wise. They've got a proven track record and somebody that you feel comfortable with that you can trust.
We talk a lot about Paul and I on the news regularly about the fact that right now it is very much a seller's market, not a buyer's market. So not great news for me. But what do you say in terms of a strategy for me right now if I'm really wanting to buy a house and I really want to do it? Is now an okay time to buy if I do it the right way? Yeah,
because the market is leaning towards a seller's market. There are some new strategies that we're kind of focused on and are implementing now with our current buyers. For example, a big part of this entire process is to be proactive in the sense that when new listings do come onto the market, you do have to understand that if you want a shot at these particular homes, you need to see them as soon as they come active on the market. That way, at least you're getting your foot in the door to be able to see these homes. Now, with that being said, on the listing side or the selling agents, what they're starting to do is list their homes and not look at offers for, say, 5 days. And that gives you the opportunity then to be able to get in. But be proactive, be able to see them as quickly as possible, and go with it from there.
And have a real estate agent that's looking out for you. That's the big thing too, of course, right? What is the best season to buy? I've heard spring is the best time to be looking for homes. Is that what the advice that you give?
Yeah, fundamentally, the spring market is what we call our traditional market. So the last couple of years, it hasn't been quite based or in line with what we call a traditional market, but the majority of listings do come on during that time. And it's simply because a big driving factor to our local market would have to be, like, say, the military transfer program that come through Brookfield. So a lot of listings are brought on market in anticipation of their house hunting trips, which are in April, May, and June. Mm-hmm. So the bulk of the inventory will happen then, and then there's a secondary market that happens in the fall.
In terms of what I would have to pay you as somebody who is buying a home and you being my agent, I owe you nothing at all, is that right?
That is correct. It's actually a common misconception that buying real estate agents that represent buyers are actually paid by the buyers. In fact, we're paid by the sellers, and it's simply because we're bringing you a pre-qualified buyer into their home to potentially buy it. So due to the fact that the buyer having so many expenses up front, it's only fair that the seller pays for the commissions for that.
Okay, well, I'm so excited to look at this home. You're going to show me around. You know kind of the criteria of what I'm looking for. You've picked out this place, so I'm curious to find out why you chose this spot for me. So let's take a look around the house.
Certainly, let's go. This kitchen actually is it's a Braemar built kitchen. It's a beautiful piece. What we got in here is white granite countertops. Everybody is raving about soft closing cabinets these days, which are absolutely beautiful. A gorgeous backsplash and an open concept kitchen space with a beautiful island.
I can see myself entertaining here right now and doing all my cooking. This is everything I want right here and more. This bed. I'm going to buy this house just for this bed. But I have to say, this master bedroom is everything I want in a master bedroom. James, tell me a little bit about some of the selling points or the best features of the master bedroom here.
So Alyse, I know what you were looking for when we talked about what you wanted in the master suite. And so this master suite is all about being bright, being big, and having ample storage. Mm-hmm. Take, for example, this walk-in closet. This has everything you could possibly need, especially for someone like you that works on a morning show that has lots of clothes.
You're speaking my language, James.
This works really well. And then we have a gorgeous ensuite bathroom with a spa-style shower and a stunning tub.
And a double vanity.
That's right.
Which is key.
I know how much you love to entertain, and more importantly, I know how much you would like to entertain, say, with the Grammys or the Emmys on, but better of a space than actually have a full wet bath where you can entertain your guests and then watch the show right here in this wonderful space.
Also, what I love about this is that it's more than just entertaining friends. You could also make this a great date night, media room down here. The options are endless.
That's correct. It's all about comfort, coziness, and just being relaxed down in this space. And I think they really, really hit it out of the park with this layout.
Well, James, I really appreciate you listening to me because I know we talked about budget was really important and you kept within my budget here. I love that there are 3 bedrooms, beautiful bedrooms, 4 baths, and I love that the home is so energy efficient. That was really important to me. Tell me a little bit about the energy efficient aspects of this place.
So one thing all Nova Scotians are really looking forward to in a home would have to be a heat pump system. Not only does it do air conditioning, it also does heat, and it consumes about 40% less electricity than, say, electric baseboard heaters. So heat pumps are the way of the future here in Nova Scotia. Also, too, this home is highly energy efficient based on the fact of its installation values, the high grading of the windows, the ceilings. I mean, everything about the home is all about efficiency now.
Well, you hit the nail on the head with this place. I absolutely love it, but I know not to jump at the first place I look at. We have a couple other spots to check out. James, thanks so much for showing me this place.
You're very welcome. So let's get started on the next couple of houses.
Let's do it.